Hey, my YouTube supporters, I love you guys. Thanks for tuning in again. This video before I even get started, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Even if you don't like the video, like it anyway. Subscribe to it anyway. Show me support. Doesn't cost you a thing. I love you guys, and all I'm asking for is your support. I'm new to this YouTube thing. I don't know how to edit yet, so therefore I'm just asking you guys to give me a chance to improve and get better. If you guys know someone that do know how to edit, that's willing to help, send them my way. Inbox me. Let me know how I can improve my YouTube channel. Okay, moving forward, this video that I'm about to bring to you, this video right here is based on the Houston, Texas mom and dad that killed their 8-year-old son, left the body in the house with their 3 other siblings. This story is so disturbing on so many levels. Why? Because I'm a mother, and it's heartbreaking to know that a mother can even do something like this to her child. Okay? We have a mother that allowed her living boyfriend to murder her son. And an update on this was saying that the mother did it, allegedly. We don't know exactly who did it, whether it was the mother, whether it was the stepdad. We don't know, okay? However, we do know that this 8-year-old body was left in the house, dead, decomposed, for only God knows how long. Okay, the older brother, and I really, my heart goes out to him because he has so much responsibility on him at such a young age, and he did what he had to do to provide for his younger siblings. Okay, it's just so heartbreaking to know that a mother can do this to her child. And I believe that they're going under some type of medical evaluation, because you have to be really delusional, or something has to really be mentally going on up in here for you to do something so devastated and so tragic to your own child. We were also told allegedly the mom used to come by once every 2 weeks to drop them off oodles and noodles and chips and soda. I don't know how these children was cooking these oodles and noodles, because they were left with no electricity in the house, no beds, no blankets, no nothing. These children are going to be devastated for the rest of their lives. I also seen an update video where one of the neighbors was saying she wanted to take custody of all of the children. In my opinion, you're not fit. And I'm going to tell you why. In my opinion, you're not fit because you're a mother yourself. Mother instincts kick in. You knew something was not right and you did nothing about it. If you had to constantly feed this minor, okay, it never clicked on you that something just may not be right. You also said he would never open the door to let anyone in. That was a clue. He didn't like for you to cook him anything. He didn't want cooked food. So if she cooked a meal or wanted to make him a bowl of food, he would not accept it. In my opinion, I'm going to tell you why he didn't accept anyone cooking a meal and just giving it to him. No one else knew about the other siblings being in the house. So his smart thinking was, Well, if they only give me a bowl of food, that will only be enough to feed me. What about my siblings? So he would make them buy like whole piece of pies. They would have to buy whole piece of pies or buy him buckets of chicken. You know, they couldn't just give him a plate of food of something that they cooked because he knew that he had to also feed his siblings. And according to the tabloids, I'm sorry, guys, excuse me. This story is just so touching because I just couldn't imagine allowing a man or even myself killing one of my children and leaving their bodies in the house and move out 20 minutes away. Excuse me, 20 minutes away. And come and check on them once every 2 weeks and bring them food that needed to be cooked. But how was they going to cook it? They couldn't plug up the microwave. There's no electricity. You know, these kids was also found, well, the older brother was found many times sleeping outside in the park. The same woman that said she wanted to take custody of these kids, you seen these things happening. You seen the signs. You did nothing about it. It took for that brave young boy to say enough is enough. And he texted his mom and he told her, I am about to call the authorities and let them know what's going on. I can't take it no more. And allegedly, according to the tabloids, this boy has been taking care of his siblings since they were infants. So he considers himself their dad. He considers himself their dad because he's the only one that's been a parent to these children since they were infants. So he don't want to be separated from them because they're all they know. And it's a sad situation. And I pray that they put both of these scumbags under the jail. Under the jail. Because that's where they belong. Okay? They've been living with this body for months. Just, could you imagine? Excuse me, guys. I'm sorry. This is just very emotional. Could you imagine being a child and having to see your sibling's dead body day after day after day after day after day, and you don't know what to do? You're afraid. You are scared. You're afraid. You don't know what to do. But he was so brave. And I have to give it to him. He was so brave. Because if it hadn't been for him reaching out to authorities, they would still be living in those conditions right now as we speak. One would wonder, where was the family? And I'm sorry, guys, but family ain't shit. Family ain't shit. You know, they clearly knew that this lady had mental issues. A lot of people is coming forward now and they're saying this lady had mental issues and no one cared. No one cared. In their minds, not my responsibility. Those are her children. Now and everyone wants to cry. Now you got neighbors talking about they want to take them for what? A check? Because let me tell you something. You're going to have everybody and their mother wanting to take on these babies for all the wrong reasons. And don't get me wrong. It may be someone who really do care. But it's going to be hard to find out who will be suitable and who's not doing it just for the money. You know how much GoFundMe accounts is going to be started for this family? How many cash apps is going to be started for this family? Not to mention the government money that they're going to be getting for these kids, for everything that happened. So right now, it's sad to say, but these babies is nothing more than a money pond to a lot of people. That's all people see. That's all people see right now with this case is a money sign. And it's sad. It's so sad. But this is what we have. These children are going to become a money pond. It's going to really, and these kids, if you're not willing to get them the therapy that they're going to need, because these kids are going to need to be in therapy for years to come. For years. And I'm sorry to say, that may not even be good enough for them. I couldn't imagine being inside of an apartment for months with one of my dead siblings. It would destroy my soul. I would be mentally destroyed. In my personal opinion. These children, one thing I would say, I would pray and I hope that they do not be separated, because they need each other more than anything. And if you break these children up, it could potentially make matters worse, because now they don't know what's going on with the other sibling. And let me tell you something. With me losing my sibling was like one of the most devastating things that happened to me in my life, because me and my brother was very close. That was my twin. We were very, very close. So when I lost him, I lost a huge part of me. A huge part of me. So my heart goes out to these children. I can't even, I'm sorry if it sounds insensitive. I can't even say my heart goes out to the family. My heart goes out to the children. Because the family knew shit was not right, and they did nothing to make it better. Everybody had their own life to live. No one wanted any parts of it. But I bet you what, now that there's money involved, everybody gonna want these kids. Cousins, aunties, mamas, uncles, daddies. Where were these fucking fathers? Okay, moving forward. A father came out. He said that he's always wanted to be a part of his son's life. But he didn't know where she was at. He couldn't find her. Motherfucker, in 2021, it ain't hard to find no motherfucking body. And that's just the God's honest motherfucking truth. You can Google this bitch and they will have every fucking address. It ain't hard to find a motherfucker in 2021. Trust me. If you really wanted to look for your motherfucker child and you really wanted your motherfucker child, you could have had your motherfucker child, but you wasn't looking for that motherfucker. But now you are. Because he about to come with some money. Money is something else, boy. Money is something else. I'm not even going to sit up here and say it's the root of all evil. But money make motherfuckers that wouldn't even do shit for you if you was a broke motherfucker. They wouldn't even look at you twice if you was broke. Let something fucking happen to you. Let you come up on something. You get phone calls. Girl, what you done? Well, I ain't seen you in forever. You want to go hang out? Everybody and their mother calling you now. These kids, and I feel so bad for them because right now, these babies is nothing but a pawn to people. They nothing but a cash app to somebody. Everybody know that these kids, people going to be donating from all over the world. People going to be sending money and all kind of shit from all over the world for these babies. And it's sad. And I hope wherever these babies end up, they end up in a loving home where people that is going to make it right for them. And it's going to take a lot of years. A lot of years. These children are going to have nightmares. You're going to have to be willing to wake up and hold that baby in the middle of the night when they crying out because them nightmares are going to come. Them nightmares are going to come. And you got to be willing to hold them when they cry and rock them back to sleep and let them know that they are safe now and that everything is going to be all right. Everything is going to be all right. Pray over these babies. They're going to need it. They're going to need it. We are living in the last days. The last days. Where mothers are mothers are choosing men over their children. They're allowing these men to beat on their children. I wish a motherfucker would touch one of mine. I don't want to get blocked and shit, but just even thinking that a nigga would even think that he can fucking hurt one of mine. Baby, ain't nothing to talk about. I'm going to just leave it right there. I'm going to just leave it right there. Because I'm going to die for mine. Bet that. Even the motherfucking ones that get on my motherfucking nerves. They can't live with my ass, but I'll die for mine. I die for mine. And that's on Mary had a little lamb and a motherfucking goat and a goddamn elephant and all that other shit, okay? Believe me when I tell you. But I'm going to end this video because I don't want to, go tarry on too long with this bullshit because I got another video to come to you with, okay? So, please pray for these babies. Let's pray that they are placed into a loving home where people are not just taking them because there's a check behind it, okay? But they're going to actually love and care for these babies and give them the nourishment that they need. These babies need nourishment. These babies need genuine love. These babies need a lot. They need a lot. Okay, so moving forward, they're about to start talking. Hold on, not on this video. Where's the thing? Hold on, guys. I'm so sorry. I told you this was a ghetto YouTube channel. Don't come for me. Okay, so we're going to end this video. I love you guys. Don't forget to please like, comment, subscribe. If you have anything to say, put it in them comments. Even if it's negative, put it in them comments. Not that I'm going to give a fuck, but I want to know what you're thinking about, okay? So whatever you got to say, put it on in them comments. But don't forget to like and share and subscribe to this channel. Because we need some goddamn followers up in here. Because I need to get 1,000 subscribers so I can start going live on YouTube. And once I start going live on YouTube, then things will be a little better for me, okay? So I love you guys. And please support my channel. No matter how ghetto this shit is, support me. Because I love y'all. Okay? Over and out. Got another video coming for y'all. Stay tuned.